Alrighty, so once again, welcome. I'm Katzi. This is a level C class where we get to really play with our practice. We're going to start though in working with our chakras. So you don't have to press play on the playlist yet. I just want to tune into more of the subtle aspects of ourselves. And then from the subtle, we can work towards things that are a bit more tangible. And in fact, when you work with the subtle energy, it does eventually manifest into something more tangible, more physical in our own reality. So it's a nice way to kind of tune in and align and polish up what's inside so that you can kind of live this effervescent life as you take your practice off the mat. So we'll find a nice meditative seat. You can close your eyes. Feel free to have your palms down if you wish to ground, palms up if you're looking to receive. I'm going to have my hands in Yan Mudra, meaning that the index and thumb are going to connect in this mudra of wisdom. Go ahead, close the eyes, tune inside, and allow your breath to turn on to help you navigate what's shifting. Where are these places that feel inviting? Where are the places that are seeking a bit of nourishment, a little bit of electric charge? And you just use this knowledge to enhance your awareness as to where you want to lighten up your body. Our playlist today is called Sacred You, so I want us to tune into the sacredness within, and we'll start by connecting to the subtleties. We'll do call and response. If you know this exercise, please join right ahead. We're focusing first on the root chakra. The seed sound is LAM, L-A-M, and this is going to stimulate that place of stability, security, and enabling a nice solid foundation for you to rise upon. Again, call and response or join. Breathing in. Lam, 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 lam. Lam, 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 lam. Draw your energy up to the place between the hips, this place of your sensual, creative, and emotional energies. The seed sound for your second chakra is VAM, V-A-M. Vam, 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 vam. Vam, 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 vam. Draw the energy up to the third chakra right there at the navel center, the place of confidence, authenticity, your ability to transform with grace and ease as you step up to this higher vibration. Seed sound for your third chakra is Ram, R-A-M, breathing in. Ram, 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 ram. Zusammen. Ram, 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 ram. Draw the energy up to the heart, the anahata, the most delicious chakra of all, as the seed sound is young. This connects you to your truth, your passion, and the collective consciousness. So weaving us all together as one in this sacred union. Breathing in for yum. Yum, 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 yum. Zusammen. Yum, 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 yum. Draw the energy up to the throat, this place of connection and communication. Not only how you express yourself, but also how you understand. The seed sound is hum, H-U-M, breathing in. Hum, 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 hum. Samu. Hum, 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 hum. Draw the energy up now to the third eye, the Ajna chakra. Third eye, this place of visualization, imagination, and creativity. Receiving the truth. Seed sound is Om, something we're all very familiar with. Breathe in. Om, 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 om. Om, 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 om. Draw the energy up to the crown, Sahasrara. A place that connects you to something beyond yourself, this portal. This also connects you to your intuition, your guidance, and your spiritual relationship. Seed sound is Om as well, except we're going to focus on the four parts of Om: the Ah, the past, the U, the present, the what lies in the future, and the silence that lingers in order for us to receive. For this one, we will just sing it 3 times all together and have a moment just to dwell in the silence and to tune in to our sacred being. Breathe in deep first to clear. Exhale out. Breathe and sing. Just notice where you feel the subtleties, the charge, the voids, the space in between. And the beauty of the practice of yoga is that it encapsulates everything so that we can fill in the missing links. We can feel total, we can feel whole and connected to the sacredness deep within and beyond. And here you can hit your playlist, Sacred You, and I will press play in 3, 2, 1. And we're going to loosen up through our hips. So a gentle warm up so that we can work into the depths in the later on. Take a hold of your right foot and just start to circle out the hip. And then simply take your right foot into your left elbow and cradle it. From here, you can roll out onto the hip and the glute. Massaging it out. And sit up tall. Take a hold of the right leg, or right foot into the right hand. And as you inhale, extend the leg as much as what feels good. And exhale, bend the knee, pull in. Nice. Inhale, extending out. Exhale, bending in. Inhale, extend out. Exhale, bend in. Flex the right foot across the top of the left thigh. So you have a figure four. From here, bring your fingertips behind you. And as you inhale, roll the shoulders back and gently press the right knee away, working into the outer glute. And exhale, curl into your health self, sit back. Inhale, shoulders back, heart lifts, right knee presses away. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, curling in. Sit up tall with yourself. Bring your left heel in towards the sits bone, right knee on top. So you're set up for a seated spinal twist. Right hand behind you. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, take a twist on over towards the right. Breathing in, grow long, tall. Exhale, gently twisting deeper. Breathing in and out. Take a counter twist on over towards the left. Turn right back through center. Take your left foot into your left hand and just simply start to circle out. And bring the left foot into the right elbow. Ooh, cradle it a bit. Massage it out. Again, the hips are that place of your sensual, creative, and emotional energies. So see if you can ride that wave of creation and allow the movement to really speak to how your body wishes to express itself, even if it is emotionally. You can take a hold of the left foot now into the left hand. And as you inhale, extend it out, almost like a wing of a butterfly. And exhale, bend, pull in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend, pull in. Inhale, extend. Flex left foot. Bring your right thigh up. Cross it on top. Do figure four. Sit back. And as you inhale, roll the shoulders back and press the left knee away to gently work into the hip. And exhale, chin towards chest, curl in. Inhale, blossoming open. Exhale, curling in. Inhale, open. Simply bring your right heel in, left foot on top, so you're set for seated spinal twist. Bring your left hand behind you. Inhale, right arm reaches up. So twist on over towards the left. Breathing deep. And out. Turn right back through center, a little counter twist. Turn right back towards center, center. Sit back on your sits bones. Bring your legs up. Navasana, boat pose. Breathing in. Exhale, lower down. Just a little bit, hold. Breathe in here. Exhale, feel the belly flatten. Breathing in, hold. Exhale, lower down just a little bit. Breathe in here. Exhale, belly flattens. Breathing in and out. Lower down just a little bit, hold. Breathe in. Exhale, out. Breathe in, right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Breathe in, left leg up, reach for the ball of the foot. Exhale, left leg down. Breathe in, right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Breathe in, left leg. Exhale, down. Activating through the legs. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Exhale, right leg down. Last one. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg down. Breathe and lift up. Take a hold of both toes. Extend your legs out. Kundalini lotus. Breathe into your heart here. Breathe space into the back sides of the legs. Beautiful. Exhale, bring your legs in. Cross your shins. Come forward. And just simply bring your hands down. And you can keep your ankles crossed like so. So you're in a crisscross forward fold. Breathing in, look forward. Come onto the fingertips. And exhale, shift your hips back. Open up through the back sides of the legs. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. From here, soft bend in the knees. Roll up through your spine. Rebuilding yourself, come to stand nice and tall. You can step your feet out and bring the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Remove your traditional warm-up of Sun Salutation B, and with opportunities to elevate it, to spice it up. Bring your hands to your heart, connect to the sacredness within. Take a deep breath in first to cleanse, and exhale out. Breathe in, bend your knees, reach your arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, hand off to Boden, hands down to the floor, fold. Breathe in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, you can step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe into your heart, Urdhva Mukha. And then press into the tops of the feet, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward between your hands, back heel down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Virabhadrasana Ein. And out, hands down to the floor. If you want it spicy, take a three-legged plank, lower down three-legged chaturanga. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, hips high, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward between the hands, back heel down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, Virabhadrasana Ein. And out, hands down to the floor. Three-legged plank and chaturanga. Beautiful. Breathe into your heart. Exhale, hips high, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Press into the mat with the palms. Feel the armpits wrapping into the heart. The prana lights up your spine, breathing in deep. Out. Breathe in deep. And exhale out. Breathe in, rise to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, make your way up. Feet land right between the hands. Breathe in, finding length. Exhale, fold into yourself. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come to stand tall. Tadasana. Again, bend your knees, reach your arms up. Utkatasana. Exhale, hands down to the mat as you fold into yourself. Breathing in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, step or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, hips high, down dog. Right foot steps forward, switching down hand, Virabhadrasana Ein, into Einatmen, arms whole. And out, hand off from Boden. Option, take a handstand if you want. You can lift your right leg up, take a little swing up. And lower Chaturanga. Optional. Hips high, downward dog. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Back heel down. Breathe in, arms up high. Exhale, hands down. Move like you. Your creation here. Your warm up. Breathe into the heart. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Breathe in deep. Exhale out. Breathe in, rise to the balls of the feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, float, or fly. Feet land right between your hands. Nice. Breathing in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, fold into yourself. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up, Utkatasana, and stay. Exhale, sit back a bit more. Beautiful. Breathing in. Exhale, turn the thumbs down, wing your arms back behind you. Then squeeze the shoulder blades, releve onto the feet, lift up the heels, press your knees back, pull your heart forward, diver's pose. Breathing in. And out. Breathe in. As we exhale, Bakasana, crow pose. Knees come wide, palms plant. Slide the knees up onto the arms, shift your weight forward. Fly. Look forward, jump back, or step down, lower back. Breathe and lift. Exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, clearing out. Can you build the heat while embracing the fluidity? Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, right knee over towards the left arm in a plank, core plank. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee pulls into the nose, round your spine like a cat. Breathe and right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee squeezes into the top of the right arm, shift forward. Beautiful. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee pulls back into the nose. Flex your right foot over left thigh, figure four, down dog. Breathe into outer right hip as the right knee presses back and out. Look forward, step your right foot wide outside of the right pinky. You can come onto your fingertips. Let the heart shine forward. Nice wide, low lunge. Let the hips soften and breathe into the heart as you look up. And with your exhale, chin towards chest, press into right foot, straighten through right leg. You can even flex to the right foot if you wish to get a bit deeper. Feel the outer right hip pull back. And then inhale, bending right knee. Hips soften, heart pulls forward. Exhale, press into right foot, straighten through right leg, flexing through right foot, outer right hip pulls back. Again, inhale, bending right knee, hips soften, opening up through the heart. Exhale, straighten through the left or right leg, both legs, as you fold. From here, bend your right knee, activate through the back leg, and simply step your left foot wide outside. Let the hips drop down into a nice, easy squat. Allow your elbows to press into the inner thighs and feel the crown of the head lifting up. Breathe into the root. Let's swirl through the hips, the navel, heart, throat, crown of head. Exhale, letting it wash through you. Breathing in deep. And owls. Good. From your squat, you're going to bring your right arm down, crawl it out to the side. Let your right ear drop down towards the right shoulder, and inhale, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Good. From here, turn both thumbs down, bend the elbows, wrap around. Oh, there's my aloe plant. But if you want, you can, or if you're able, grab your hands behind you for this bind. If this feels a little bit too early for the shoulders, listen to that and just simply take a hold of the right leg like so. Yeah. Good. And as you continue to drop the right ear over towards right shoulder, you'll feel more of a release in the left side of the neck. Breathe into your sensation, let it smooth out. And out. Now simply shift over into your left foot. Try to keep a hold of the right knee and come up to stand. Standing Marichi Asana. Left foot holding you stable. Lift up through the heart. And always take tree if you need. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale, let the knees slide down. And again, cross right ankle on top of left. So you've crisscross at the ankles. Squeeze inner thighs together. Squeeze the sits bones together. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms and lean back into the heart. Breathe into your heart space. Exhale, dive down into yourself. Simply fold. Breathe in, finding length. Look forward. Exhale, step your left foot towards the back. We're going to work into slingshot pose. So for slingshot, left palm down, turn your right toes out 45 degrees. Roll into the outside edge of the left foot like a side plank. Reach your right arm up. That's it. And then inhale, squeeze into left side waist. Elevate through the hips, reaching right arm overhead. Exhale, let the left hip soften. You can reach right hand towards the back. Good. This is your slingshot. Inhale, squeeze, uplift. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, let it be an expression of your sacred self. And out. Good. Breathe and lift up. Circle the right hand forward. Turn the right toes forward. Keep turning around until you have a wide-legged forward fold. Breathing in, finding length, look forward. Exhale, turn your toes out, your heels in, wide second. Now bend your left knee, shift your hips towards the back, flexing right foot. Skandasana. Inhale, lift up the hips. Exhale, bend the right knee, flex through left foot. Good. Sway back and forth at your own rhythm. Feeling into what your body needs, whether it's subtle or it feels a bit extreme. And next time your hips breeze up through center, let them stay. I know this isn't the best angle of me, I'm very sorry. But turn the toes in, heels out, it's just us today. And exhale, fold into yourself. Now clasp your hands behind your back. So fist draws up and overhead. Prasarita Padottanasana, the hands clasped. Circle out the fist. Maybe little figure eights. Loosen up between the shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Squeeze inner thighs together. Let the fists pull you up, roll up, come to stand nice and tall. Very simply, turn to face the front of the mat. Walk the right foot out. Step your left foot wide. So you have a nice wide warrior one stance. As you inhale, let the fist roll back and beam open the heart. And exhale, melt down into yourself. Let the right shoulder sneak to the inside of the right knee. Very nice. And the head drops. Devotional warrior. Beautiful. You feel the outer right hip pulling towards your left heel to get a bit deeper. Breath is deep like the pose. Tief ein. Exhale, hands down to the low back, down to the floor. Left hand down, spin to the ball of your back foot. Reach your right arm up, peel yourself open like you're taking a twist. Exhale, spin your back heel down, use your arms to lift yourself up and around Virabhadrasana, slide. Just once, release to the hips, straighten through the legs, reach your arms up. And exhale, deep bend in the right knee, warrior two. We'll give a little love to our shoulders while we work the depth of our hips. So continue to work right knee out towards the pinky toe. And now as you inhale, turn the thumbs up, roll shoulders back. Exhale, thumbs turn down, curling in. Breathing in, opening up. Exhale, thumbs turn down, curl in. Embrace the fire there on the thigh. Inhale, bring it up to the heart as you blossom open. Exhale, thumbs turn down. Now breathe in, straighten through your right leg, reach up and back, reverse triangle pose. Breathe into right side waves. And out, so the core contract. Breathe in, reach straight up. Exhale, tee out the arms. Simply reach forward as far as you can, and then down, Trikonasana. And ideally, foot is flat on the floor. I have to modify still these days. But wherever you are, again, focus on what you can do. Connecting into that spark of light deep within. And as you inhale, you feel it spreading out, fingertip to fingertip, root to crown of head. Dazzling through each of those chakra centers. Just using breath, tief ein. And out. Sweeten your inhale in. Exhale, reach your left arm back. Bend your right knee. Arms reach up and back. Take a peaceful warrior. Stretch open. And out. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. It's like a cartwheel, but you freeze halfway, flexing through back foot. Lean back into the unknown space behind you, breathing in. Exhale, bend your right knee, left foot back. Peaceful warrior, gather up some peace as a transition. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the floor. Lift your right leg high, give your hips some love, and take your vinyasa as you like. So if you want handstands, be my guest. You can take core planks or keep it traditional. Very lovely. Downward facing dog or sacred dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, left knee over towards the right arm. Little twist in the core plank. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee pulls into the nose. Curl your spine like a little Katzi. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee over towards the left arm. Squeeze in. Shift. Inhale, left leg up high. Exhale, left knee pulls into the nose. Flex left foot over right thigh, figure 4, down dog. Gently guide the knee back, breathe open left hip. And out. Look forward, step your left foot wide outside of the left pinky. We're going to let the hips soften and draw that energy up from the hips into the heart, to the crown of the head as you look up with a full inhale. With your exhale, you coil into yourself, chin towards chest, lift up the hips. You can move flex your left foot. And inhale, bending the knee. Soften. Beautiful. And exhale. Imagine your breath washing through you like a wave. Embracing that fluidity. Inhale, pulling forward. Unraveling. Exhale, coil in. Now as you bend your left knee, activate through the back leg. So you can just step the right foot wide. Let your hips drop down to a nice squat, grounding ourselves. Use your elbows to give a little bit of pressure so that it guides the knees back towards the pinky toes, and you feel space opening up there in the inner thighs. Breathe into it deeply. And out. And from here, you can dip your left shoulder down to the inside. Maybe crawl your left hand out. Reach your right arm up and keep dropping left ear over towards left shoulder. You can stay open, or you can turn the thumbs down, wrap around. That's it. Taking a bind. Reach for what you can. If it's your fingers, great. If it's your wrist, you might find that it's a bit more of a stronger hold. And as you keep reaching your head over towards the left shoulder, you'll feel an untangling of stress out the right side of the neck. Making a little hum like the seed sound to help clear out the throat as you exhale. All right, shifting weight back into the right foot. You can lift your head up. And imagine someone pulling you up by a golden thread at the crown of the head as you are tied down with the right foot. As you lift up, standing Marichyasana. To get a little fix in there. There we go. Beautiful. Breathe into where you are. Breathe that mesmeration into every cell of your body. Exhale, simply release. Yes, you're much more graceful than me. Left ankle on top of right. So the ankles are crisscrossed. And as you inhale, it's like a breath of spirit lifts up the arms. And exhale, cactus the arms and just lean back to the space behind you. Stay in the back bend, but breathe into your heart. Feel yourself elevate. And exhale, just dive down into yourself as you fold. Breathing in, finding length. Look forward. Simply step your right foot towards the back as you exhale. We're moving into one of my favorite slingshots. So right hand down, turn your left toes out 45 degrees. Roll into the outside edge of your back foot like a side plank. From here, you can inhale, reach, left arm up. Now as we inhale, we squeeze into right side waist, reaching left arm overhead, arching like a rainbow. And as you exhale, you let your right hip soften. So you work into the IT band outer hip and you dip as low so it feels good. And you can reach the left arm back as you like. The left arm, I just like to dance with it. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, soften. Your breath, your movement, your creation and healing. And out. Beautiful. Inhale, lift up, stay up. Circle left hand forward, turn the left toes forward, or taking a journey, make your way around, toes turn towards the right, wide-legged forward fold. Now before we did some Skandasanas, we swayed from side to side. If this still feels really nice to you, you can. If you want to work more and towards the inner thighs, I suggest keeping the feet flat. And then you can bend one knee and the other. But this is ultimately up to you. You can even just fold forward. Again, just kind of feel into the gooiness, feel into the subtleties, and direct your energy in a way that helps to complete these missing links. So you're able to feel into the wholeness. Last week we worked on embodying totality. I like to give space to kind of create your own movement so that you can tune into what you need. You might notice how one side feels a bit more tight, a bit more open than the other. All right. From here, as your hips breathe up through center, let them stay. You look forward. Just simply turn the toes in, heels out in case they're in another position, and drop down into yourself. Clasp your hands behind your back, but take the opposite thumb on top. Whatever you habitually did, just switch it and drive the fist up overhead. Again, what I like to do is take little circles, figure eights here in the fist. So I just start to give a little massage to the back space of the heart. Maybe fists reach down to the floor. Wherever you are, it's perfect because it's you. Breathe into it. Exhale, squeeze inner thighs together and imagine this force helping to pick you up by your fists as you roll up through your spine, gently, easily coming up to stand, arriving nice and tall. Simply turn towards the front. Widen out the stance. Left toes pointing directly forward. Right foot turned out 45 degrees. The stance is long and wide. And as you inhale, let the fists drive back. Open up through your heart. And exhale, melt down. Devotional warrior. Very sweet. Also known as humble warrior. Take a deep breath in where we are. So hands down to the low back, down to the mat. Spin to the ball of your back foot so hips are square. And as you inhale, it's like you're peeling a layer off as you come into a twist, reaching left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, back heel spins down. You can use your arms to uplift yourself up and around warrior two. We release to the hip once. Inhale, gather up the energy as you straighten through the leg. Exhale, deep bend in the knee. Holding warrior two, giving love to the shoulders. Inhale, thumbs turn up, roll shoulders back, kite hawk. Exhale, thumbs turn down. Moving through, inhaling. And exhale. Inhale, brighten up. So curling in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Now we inhale, straighten through the left leg, reach the left arm up and back, reverse triangle pose. Breathe open, left side waist. Exhale, feel the core contract. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, tee out the arms. Left, right toes turn in slightly. Reach forward as far as you can. Then down. Nice. Beautiful. Trikonasana triangle. Feel into this triangular star shape of the body. Breathe into your brightness. And as you connect to that expansion with inhale, your exhale helps you contract and zap it in towards your center. Charging that light. Continue. Breathing in. Ujjayi breath in out. Deep ein. Exhale, right arm reaches back, and as it does, you bend your left knee. The right hand circles down to lift yourself up and back. Peaceful warrior. From here, we fly into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So again, I like to imagine I'm doing a cartwheel, and I freeze halfway, flexing the back foot, stacking hips. Of course, you can reach your left hand down to the floor or use your core to hold you center. Breathe into where you are. Exhale, bend your left knee, reach your right foot back. Peaceful warrior, gather up. Exhale, cartwheel, hands down to the floor. Take a flow, your movement, handstand as you like. It's a nice way to tune into yourself. Hips high. Alrighty. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot wide outside. Rock the hips back and forth. We're going to move into lizard pose. So as your left heel presses back, you can lower down to the tip of the left thigh bone. If you're looking to strengthen your hips, your back thigh, you can keep it lifted. Your choice. And bring the elbows down. And of course, if it feels a bit tricky to bring the elbows down, you can use blocks, bolsters, what have you, books. It's quite a bit of strengthening so far. So allow your exhales to help you loosen up and unwind. Because we're going to be working even deeper into the hips. We want to prep them for that moment. Breathe into where you are. Exhale, see if you can soften a bit more. Yeah, so even if you just bend the elbows a bit, will help you get a bit deeper. That's it. Nice. And once your elbows are down, which looks like they are, you can bring the elbows further out to the side to help get your chest closer down. And the hip might be speaking a new language. Let's breathe into where you are. And exhale, clear it out. Simply walk the hands up. Shift back. Lengthen through the right leg. Flex the right foot. Breathe and pull the heart forward. Exhale, pull right heel back. Outer right hip back. Get a bit deeper to the underside of the leg. Deep breath in. And out. From here, you're going to come back forward, right foot down. So one of the poses that we've been prepping towards is getting the foot over the head in lizard pose. But again, this might be a moment where you're like, okay. I save that for later. You know, I was like, I'll take that to go. But again, you can continue to focus on what you can do, work to your depths. It might be similar to the lizard pose that you just took before. However, when you're getting the foot behind your head, you want to walk the foot a bit in so it's not so far out, and you breathe into your heart and exhale, soften down. So this way, when you're softening down, you'll notice as my arm comes out, it comes on top of the foot. That's how much the right foot is close into the shoulder, and I'm hugging the right knee in towards the shoulder. Now to work my head, basically from here, this space, to go under here, I have to move on an exhale. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hold of the right ankle with the left hand, and then I'm going to start with my arm. And this is a very nice position just to be in and breathe deep. You're going to work just slightly outside of your comfort zone. So once you kind of hit that moment or that soft barrier where you're like, I think I need to stay here, or you want to escape actually, see if you can breathe a bit deeper into it. So my hand is here and I'm taking a deep breath in. And as I exhale, I'm just going to shift the hips back and slide the head underneath and work my way here. This is pretty intense for me, so I would just breathe here. You can also lift up the back knee. You can get a bit deeper working the left leg back. Okay, so again, I'll show it once more, but just find a place that helps you find a little bit more opening in the hip. Be curious, be playful, even if it might seem a bit odd. So arm underneath, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, shifting back, bend under. 5 breaths wherever you are. You'll notice with every breath that you're able to soften into it a bit more. Exhale, sliding out. Walk your hands back up. Straighten through the leg. Lift your right leg up high. Three-legged dog. And just circle out. Juice up through the hip. Bring right knee into the nose. Step your foot forward. Step the left foot up to meet the right. Breathe in, finding length. Exhale, fold. Round up through your spine. Draw the right knee up. Flex right foot over left thigh. Sit back into it. Figure 4 chair. Bring left hand to left hip. Right peace fingers. towards right big toe. Stand onto the left leg. Open right leg out. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. Any standing pose you like. This looks very beautiful. Feel into that expansion. Breathe in deep. Exhale, right leg pulls in. Utthita Hasta A. Bend your right knee in. Step it down. Just give ourselves like a little hula hoop with the hips. So bring the hips forward, side, back. Loosen up. Good. I could do this for the whole afternoon, but feet come back through center, body comes back through center, poke through the thumbs, inhale, just reach up, lean back. Dive down into yourself. Breathe and look forward. Exhale, step your left foot back. Stay. From here, you have side plank. You're more than welcome just to step your right foot back. However, since you just took Utthita Hasta B, you can roll to the outside edge of the left foot, take peace fingers towards right big toe, and swoop it up. Any variation though. Yes, nice. Breathe into it. So you exhale, let go of the right foot, step it behind you, rock star. Breathe in. And out. Circle right back around. High plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into the heart. So nice. Exhale, hips high. Adho Mukha. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps wide. And you can really work it wide, rock the hips back and forth. Right hip flexors really speaking to me today, but next time the right heel presses back, drop down to the tip of the right thigh bone. Sometimes the tendency here is to roll over onto the right hip, kind of like we did in slingshot, but this is not the time for that. We want to keep both hip bones pointing forward and breathe to heart. As you exhale, you can bring the elbows down. It's fine if you roll to the outside edge of the left foot as well. A little bit of a variation, but it'll help you kind of loosen up into that left hip. Think of it like we are just kind of flirting with the depths of the lizard now. So softness in face, relax your jaw. Long exhale just to help you dive into it a bit more. Again, feel free to work into the depths, letting elbows come out to the side. So the chest can come lower down. Breathe into where you are. Und aus. Crawl your hands up. We just very gently shift our hips back, lengthening through the left leg, flexing through left foot, breathing and pulling heart forward. Exhale, pulling outer left hip back, making a bit sweeter in the space behind the hamstring. This will support us later on in the practice. Tief ein. Exhale, shift forward. You know what's up. We're getting the head underneath the leg. As fun as that sounds, remember you can walk the left foot in towards center, so it's a bit closer to your left shoulder. Turn a little bit to the side and breathe in. Exhale, come on down so the elbow comes out to the outside of the, on top of the left foot. Then I'm going to take a hold of the left ankle with my right wrist and bring my left arm underneath the left leg. And I can tuck underneath the back toes to shift back a bit. Then I take a deep breath in here. And we're going to move into 5 breaths, just into the deepest expression of what feels a little bit outside of your comfort zone. So exhale, we shift. Umfalten. Deep breath. So we come out of whatever space we found ourselves in. Hands down. Tuck underneath the back toes. Simply press into your palms. Hallelujah. Left leg lifts up. Circle out. Step the left foot forward in between your hands. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Breathing and finding length. Exhale, fold into yourself. From here, roll up through your spine. Just stand nice and tall. Bring your left knee up. Flex left foot over right thigh. Sit back into it. Figure 4 chair just to give your left hip a little bit more release. From here, we move into Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. That tongue twister means we're going to bring our right hand to our right hip, left peace fingers to our left big toe. Root down into your right foot to stand up. And then you can extend your left leg out to the side. Utthita Hasta B. Trying to level off through the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Whoop. Whoop. Bring the left leg forward, first for A. And then release. Left foot down. Let's give ourselves a little hula hoop. Hula hoop. Asana. Loosen up. And our feet come together. You can imagine that that spiraling action is making its way up through the spine. And as you inhale, you sweep your arms up, reach up beyond yourself, lean back. And exhale, dive down. Spiraling is always happening. Breathe in, find length, look forward. Exhale, step the right foot towards the back. From here, Vasisthasana, Bas is the asana, but side plank, left peace fingers towards left big toe. Since we took the Utthita Hasta variation before, right palm down, roll to the outside edge of the back foot, lift up left leg. Beautiful, so strong. Breathe into it. Let go of the left foot. Simply step it behind you. Breathe open the heart. Lean back. Take it right back around. High plank. Lower down chaturanga. Breathe into the heart. And then exhale, knees down. Seat back to heels. And curl back up, tabletop. Widen out the feet. Sit back. Heels down, toes out. In a squat. And now I'm going to work towards, or we, you and me, we're going to work towards Titibhasana. So firefly pose. With the option to take it into Ekapada Kundanyasana. So this is just a fun, fast arm balance transition. So I believe you probably know Titibhasana, but again, I'll break it down. If you have blocks, it's very helpful to have them behind the heels, back here, but I don't have blocks. So I'm just going to show it without props. The whole shebang, Titibhasana to Ekapada Kundanyasana, and then we can move into it all together. So first thing, fix hair. No, in the squat. And then just like we did before, you're kind of lifting up and bringing the shoulders underneath the legs. So I'm going to, sorry again for the awkward angle, but bringing the hands here. And then bring the heel in and the heel in. So what this does is it brings the legs closer to over my shoulders. You don't have to walk around and pivot. This is just so you can kind of get a good view as to what's happening. From here, I'm going to plant my palms down, fingertips facing the same direction as the toes. Just cupping the back of the heels. I'm going to bend the elbows so I make a little seat. Sit back. You can take Bhuja Padasana if the hamstrings are feeling a bit tight, but yours are very open, I've seen. And then extend the legs out for Titibhasana. From here, from Ekapada Kundanyasana, you're going to bend the back knee so the toes point back. I'm going to bend the elbows and extend the leg. Reach the ball of the foot. So again, you can take pieces of that. If you don't feel like flying, if the wrists are a bit fatigued, stay in a squat, breathe, imagine. Work on Titibhasana, legs in a V, or you can come from there into Ekapada Kundanyasana. That's my arm variation. Okay, if you have questions, please write in the chat. It's just us. So again, I can always pause it as well to address anything that you need. So, Titibhasana. Nice, yes. Squat, hands behind. So again, for Titibhasana, just think butt down, feet lift. So you're sitting back, fingertips behind. Bend the elbows. That's another thing. If the arms are straight, you're going to easily slide off. So create a little shelf for yourself and let the seat lower down, because if the seat is very high up, it can be a bit harder. So seat down. But something to play with until the studio is open again. I want it to open soon. For now, though, let's just do a little bit of core work. We'll do some inversions, wind it down. But you can roll out the wrists because wrists probably feel a bit taxed out. And then we're going to hug our knees in, lift our legs up, reach out. Take a deep breath in And exhale, extend out just a little bit here. Reach the balls of the feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee pulls in. Breathe and extend. Exhale, left leg pulls in. Breathe and extend. Exhale, right knee pulls in. Breathe and extend. Exhale, left knee pulls in. Breathe and extend. Exhale, right knee pulls in. Breathe and extend. Exhale, left knee pulls in. Once more, why not? Breathe and extend. Exhale, right knee. Breathe and extend. Exhale, left knee pulls in. And we sit up. Good. Since we did a lot in our hips today, we can use it to help us in our inversion. If you want to take lotus or Baddha Konasana, any type of funky shapes with the legs, you can. The hips are very open. I'm going to try lotus. I mean, I didn't wake up doing it this morning, but I've done it before. And again, just as an option, if you want lotus and headstand, the best thing to do is to set up as much of the lotus as possible. So for this means for me, like we did in the warm up, and I'm going to bring the right ankle here, right on top of my thigh, towards the hip flexor. Okay, now I'm going to sit back. And then from here, I'm just going to set up headstand as I would traditionally. Nothing about this changes. So if you just want to do headstand, not like just, it is the king of the asanas, you can ignore the lotus and take what you want. So for this, I'm going to come down the elbows, grab hold of the biceps. The elbows come underneath the armpits, and I interlace the hands. Very important that you squeeze elbows in and press forearms down, so you create this protraction in the upper back. Then I'm going to bring the crown of the head down. Make sure my necklace doesn't tangle in. Tuck underneath the toes, lift up the hips. And then I use this right foot to help press up. Now, let's say both feet are on the floor. You can just lift up one leg, switch, then the other. For lotus here, I am half lotus. Oops. And then I'm going to bring the left foot here in front, roll out the ankle. And as I roll out the ankle, it's able to come on top of the thigh, press the knees up for lotus. Good. This is exciting. I was told after my injury I wouldn't be able to do this. As I mentioned, you have space in the hips to do as you want. Baddha Konasana is also a nice variation. Good. I love adding in inversions into the practice. It can at first seem a bit impossible, a bit crazy, but it teaches us how to maintain the stability when life gets turned upside down. Yes, and remember those hips, place of creative expression. Really nice work there, and just kind of exploring the movement that you have created there in the hips while upside down in your own upside down dance. Good. Very nice work. We really powered through it. So from here, when you're done with your inversion, feel free to take a headstand. I mean, not a headstand. You don't need to take another headstand after your headstand, but you can come into Balasana, bring the knees wide, toes together, relaxing the forehead down on the mat, and just having a moment of gratitude for yourself, for this body. It has the ability to show up, to do yoga, your sense of humor, to be able to laugh, to smile at the challenges, to give us space for building strength, for opportunity, to see ourselves differently. And from here, take a deep, sweet breath in. And exhale out. And here you can slither forward onto your belly. Bring your legs back. The hips from side to side. Spring is coming. Let's open up our hearts to it. So first, little Shalambhasana action. Squeeze the inner thighs together. You can clasp your hands behind your back. If that's too much, just let the hands rest by the side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, lift up. Shalambhasana. Really helpful for the digestive system as well. We're reaching through balls of feet. Breathe in deep. And exhale out. The hips sway. From here we have Dhanurasana. So you can bend the knees, bring your toes together, reach back, thumbs down, pinkies up. Take a deep breath in first. Exhale out. Breathing, kick up to rise up, open up the heart. Imagine that you're pulling on the heartstrings, sort of like when you pull on a string of a tapestry or a piece of cloth that starts to unravel. You start to unravel the heart. Taking back and open. That sacred seed in the center of the chest, the anahata, this glowing green gem. Breathe into it. And exhale, simply release. And lower down, rock the hips out side to side. And from here, you can go ahead and start to roll over onto your back. From your back, just hug your right knee in. Breathe in, feel the belly rise. Exhale, squeeze, compress. Slide the hips over towards the right, drop the knees over towards the left. And just a nice way to gently detox. Spinal twist. You can use the left hand, gently guide the right knee down. And feel the heart reflecting up towards the vastness of the sky. A deep breath in where you are. And exhale out. Simply come right back towards the center. Slide the hips slightly over towards the left. Hug your left knee in. Breathe in, feel the belly rise towards thigh. Exhale, squeeze, compress. Drop the left knee over towards the right. Gentle spinal twist. Moving over left shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Come right back through center. Take a happy baby. Reach for the outside edges of the feet. Pull the knees down to the outside of the ribs. Let the eyes just softly close and just again tune into the subtleties. Similarly to how we started our practice. The hips, the root most likely feel a bit more charged, especially in this position. But with the fleshness of the spine towards the floor, gives a clear pathway. So feel free as you inhale to spiral up that energy from the base. Move it into the entire spectrum of your being, spreading this sacred light. And as this sacred light highlights throughout the body the use of your breath, feel free to shift yourself in any position that you want in order to close your practice. If you feel like coming into shoulder stand, come to shoulder stand. You just want to come to lie down, come to lie down. What I'll do for today's practice is I'll guide you into stillness, but I'll leave it open for you to stay there as long as you'd like. Because technically we're getting towards the end of class, and I don't feel it would be fair to give a 3-minute Shavasana after you've done so much work. And it's very important that we find stillness, whether it's in meditation or Shavasana or a restorative pose, so that you can fully integrate this sacred magic that you have stirred up and connected to, and allow it to just become absorbed into every cell of your being. If you'd like to use a song, the song Morning Meditation on the playlist is a really nice one just to kind of drift off into cosmic space. Yeah. Otherwise, if you have questions later on, feel free to reach out. I'll put my contact there. So, as you find yourself coming into stillness, allow the body just to feel supported by the earth beneath you, the same earth that has supported you throughout the physical practice. And breathe in, allow the sacred light to light you up, fill you up. And as you exhale, feel this light simmer as it saturates into the depth of your being, to the essence of you. And it's this paradox where we feel merged with the physical space beneath us of the Mother Earth. Yet at the same time, we feel this vastness of space within us, opening up, reflected by the vastness of the cosmic space, the sky, the galaxies, the side above and beyond us. And these are just the opposite polarities both ends of the spectrum. You encompass all that is there and in between. In stillness, you become one, one with all, one that is. Allow and accept yourself to be as you are, knowing that you are exactly where you need to be at this given point in time. May we all continue to rest. May we all continue to stay connected to peace, our bliss, our authenticity, as we take the sacredness within us and connect to the sacredness of life that is around us. Wish you all a beautiful time of stillness, of integration. Until next time, namaste.